What is up, everyone? Gamer Live Studio here, back at it with another reaction video, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Silent Hills transmission. Now, I found this out at my job, so I said, what the hell? Go home, get comfortable, eat some food, get myself relaxed, get my hoodie on. It's dark in here, got the lights all down, and I really do want to watch this. I'm very curious. Again, and I'm gonna make this clear. I'm not much of a horror gaming. I only play very little horror games. But if you know me, I'm just letting you know, like, even though this is kind of weird, I do watch other people play a horror game and stuff, and I do be intrigued about it, and I do watch it. Sometimes I might play it for myself, but I'm not super into playing it because I get scared too easily. But if you want to see a video or see me do a let's play video in October, I probably might do that. If this game does come out, I probably will be playing this one. I was very intrigued by this when I first saw it. I think it was in back in like 2018. I seen it and it looked very, very intriguing, and I wanted to know more about this because I don't think it's set in the American version way of Silent Hill. This is more like Silent Hill takes place in more in the Japanese style, which I'm like, okay, you know what? I found this to be interesting. I want to see it, and it got me intrigued. Maybe this is something that I might should play. If you interested, let me know in the comment section. I don't know, but anyway, I do like to watch scary stuff even on the side. Like, I do watch paranormal stuff. I watch Ghost Adventures, like Nuke's top 5 videos. I watch a lot of paranormal stuff. So, but I'm not the type of person to be like going into a haunted house. That's a no. Okay, I look in video, but don't touch, because I don't want to have a ghost following me around and stuff. So yeah. So anyway, I'm very curious about this. I want to hear about this and see this. I got the caption on. I got it at 1080p. Everything is all set, ready to go. Making sure my video stuff is good. Okay, we're good. All right, we're good. We're good. We are good. I am so ready to see this. Man, excited. So let me put on the volume here. Hopefully everybody can hear it. Might be a little bit loud, but I'm gonna put it right there. I think right there would be fine. Okay. Alright, so it's gonna be starting soon. I'm excited. I want to see what they're gonna have to offer. I think they're also, I think Konami is also doing that Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, Delta. I seen that one too. I'm not into Metal Gear Solid games. I know, sorry, but I do respect the game. I do respect it. I'm just not into it like that, like everybody else does. But however, I am interested in horror games. I do like to see somebody play the game, watch them, stuff like that. Maybe on like a Friday night, like if I'm chilling, I want to see somebody do a playthrough of a horror game or something. I, watch it, get scared. It's crazy. I know my friend at the job, he's the same way. I'm a little bit braver than him, but even for me, I don't play that much of horror games. I only got very few horror games that I played, but I don't like the Resident Evil. That's one thing you could say. I don't like Resident Evil. I do like the psychological type of horror, like the ghosts, paranormal stuff that they do. I'm into those kind of video games, not so much of the zombie stuff. So this one right here, I'm very intrigued. I want to see what this is about. Hopefully there's English dub, but if anything, I do got the captions up too. So that's something, buddy. Alright, here we go. Let's see what they got to offer.
サイレントヒルの情報をお伝えする番組サイレント
All right, wait. We don't need to turn that. Okay, sorry.
ヒルトランスミッションへようこそ。サイレントヒルのシリーズプロデューサーを務める岡本元井です。
岡本さんと一緒に進行を担当する吉崎千尋です。私もサイレントヒル1作目からこの世界を恐れ楽しんできました。今日はプレイヤーの一人として今回のトランスミッション非常にワクワクしています。岡本さん、本日はよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
さあ、このトランスミッション、今回はどんな情報が伺えるんでしょうか。
はい、今回はサイレントヒル F にフォーカスしたトランスミッションとなります。このプロジェクトを発表したのが2022年の10月ですから、ファンの皆さんを随分お待たせしてしまいましたが、ようやく本日新たな情報をお届けすることができるようになりました。
そうですね。ティザートレーラーが話題となって謎に包まれていたサイレントヒル F のこの最新情報がようやくお披露目されるというわけですが、この T シャツ我々も F のロゴが入っていて岡本さんかっこいいですね。
ありがとうございます。
そして私気になっていたんですけれども、私たちが今立っているこの場所も、
はい、この場所もサイレントヒル F のゲーム内のロケーションの一つなんです。語りたいことは山ほどあるのですが、今日は新たなトレーラーを用意してきましたので、まずは皆さんにこちらをご覧いただければと思います。それではどうぞ。
Okay, so here's the trailer. Let's see. I'm curious now.
シュウ君、嘘ついてるよね。騙せてると思う？ひなこを。ひなこはね、死んだんだよ。
I'm liking this.
ひなこはお友達といつまでも一緒にいたい。お友達は永遠じゃないのよ。彼らだっていつか必ずあなたを裏切る。あなたが裏切り者と呼ばれたように。ひなこ？あ、ごめん。何？天秤にかける価値があるかどうか、しっかりと判断しなさい。
Oh shit! What the fuck? Damn! Is that an arm? That's a... Aye!ひなこ、もう時間がないのよ。あなたが生かされたということは、ここに至ってもまだ迷いがあるということなのね。あなたがそれに悩める時間はもう尽きかけている。あなたは誰なの？さっきからなんで何もわからないふりをしているの？私はね、あんたをすぐに殺すこともできたんだよ。全部奪ったな。全部私から奪ったな。それではお別れを。あなたが幸せをつかんでくれることを願っています。 Oh shit! Oh man! Oh, that is fucking crazy.
謎が謎を生み、そして恐怖が恐怖を生むサイレントヒルの DNA を受け継いでいるかのような素晴らしいトレーラーでした。そしてウィッシュリストが本日開始となっております。ぜひ各プラットフォームのストアページから登録をお願いいたします。対象のプラットフォームはプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そしてスチーム、エピックゲームズストア、マイクロソフトストアとなっています。さあ、ここからはサイレントヒル F についてさらに詳しい情報をお届けしていきたいと思います。まずは皆さんも気になっているであろう本作のあらすじについて私からご紹介いたしましょう。清水日奈子の日常は思春期相応の平凡なものだった。だが唐突に街は霧に包まれ、おぞましく変貌していく。変貌していく街を探索し、謎を解き、身を守るために戦い、生き残れ。向かい合わなければならなかった選択と向き合うために、美しくもおぞましい選択の物語。いや、ものすごく気になるストーリーでした。私もファンの一人としてワクワクしていますが、岡本さん、これまで海外を舞台としてきたこの過去シリーズの作品とは違って、今回はこの日本が舞台であり和を特徴としたサイレントヒル F ですが、まずは改めて本作品のコンセプトを教えてください。
はい、本作品のコンセプトは美しいがゆえにおぞましい。サイレントヒルシリーズの核であるサイコロジカルホラーとしての要素は残しつつも、従来の作品から一転して日本を舞台にし、和のテイストを前面に押し出した挑戦的な作品となります。日本のホラーの一つの特徴は美しさの中におぞましさが宿っていることです。美しいものは美しすぎるがゆえにとてつもなく恐ろしいものでもあります。プレイヤーは一人の女性の人生を通して美しくもおぞましい選択をしていくことになります。美しさと同居したおぞましさをぜひ体験していただけたらと思います。
日本ならではのホラーを追求しているというのが本当ひしひしと伝わってくるんですけれども、美しくもおぞましい選択ってどんなことが考えられるんでしょうか。
まさにそれがこの作品のコアになっていますので、美しさとおぞましさが共存する様をぜひ体験していただければと思います。
ありがとうございます。それではここからはサイレントヒル F の魅力をより深掘りしていくためにゲストの方にお越しいただきましょう。今回ストーリーを担当されているこの方です。どうぞ。
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
竜騎士07さんです。よろしくお願いいたします。
よろしくお願いします。
さあ、岡本さん、竜吉さんといえば日暮の泣く頃になど数々の作品を世に送り出されていますが、今回サイレントヒルシリーズには初参加ということで、このあたりの経緯教えてください。
日本を舞台にしたサイレントヒルを作り上げるにあたって、和風ホラーのエッセンスを理解しているシナリオライターの方が必要でした。和風ホラーの中で最も有名な作品の一つが日暮の泣く頃にです。多くのユーザーが当時事件の謎を考察していました。サイレントヒルもまた特に2がそうなんですけれども、多くのファンが考察を楽しんでいるコンテンツです。恐怖があり考察があるストーリーを書くにあたって日暮を泣く頃にの竜騎士先生はベストな選択でした。竜騎士先生はサイレントヒルの大ファンでもあります。本作も最初のエンディングを終えた時点では多くの謎が残されますので、ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
岡本さん、ありがとうございます。さあ、竜騎士さん、サイレントヒルのファンというのも分かりましたし、やっぱりこの恐怖考察といえば竜騎士さんというのは我々も本当にうなずくところなんですけれども、今回岡本さんからオファーを受けてどんな気持ちでこちら臨んでいったんでしょうか。
はい、最初はですね、何しろ有名なサイレントヒルさんからお声がかかったということもあって、私のスタッフの方がですね、むしろいや実はシナリオと見せかけてもっと小さいお手伝いの仕事かもしれないから、ぬか喜びにならないようにね、ちょっとまだ冷静に落ち着いて待っててねみたいなことを言って、むしろスタッフの方が私に気を使ってくれたぐらいで、それで入念に打ち合わせを重ねていったら、どうやら本当にシナリオの話らしいということで、ものすごい浮かれて、そしてものすごい緊張感でコナミさんにお伺いしたことを覚えております。
竜騎士先生のサイレントヒル愛が本当にすごいので、私たちも安心して任せることができました。
いや、この今回サイレントヒルシリーズの完全新作ということで、やっぱり緊張して臨んだと思うんですけれども、新たなストーリーを作るにあたって意識したことがあれば教えてください。
そうですね。やっぱり一番最初に実は私もコナミさんにお伺いする直前までは日本が舞台になるとは思わなかったんです。やはりサイレントヒルという街の名前を冠したゲームですから、やはりサイレントヒルが舞台になるだろうと思っていたんです。ですが実際にお会いして話を聞いているうちに、今度は日本を舞台にしたいと。で当然私の方ではサイレントヒルっていうのはサイレントヒルでやるからサイレントヒルなんだろうと思ったんですけれども、じゃあ明日はサイレントヒルとは何ぞや、街の名前はついてますけど、この作品自体は一体何を描いているんだということで、それで岡本さんと随分初期の打ち合わせにサイレントヒルとは何ぞやということを随分たくさん対話を交わしたんです。でまずサイレントヒルという物語、このタイトルが持つ側面の一つは、サイレントヒルという土地が持つ記憶や物語、痛みやあるいはその土地の暗い歴史などをかたどった、そういうもちろんサイレントヒルという土地の側面、そしてもう一つは登場人物たちの心の闇とか罪とか、あるいはそういったわだかまり葛藤、そういったものを視覚的に描かれた心象世界で対峙していくという、そういう精神世界を描いたテーマ、この2つの面があったわけなんですよね。この前者でなく後者がサイレントヒルであると考えたならば、サイレントヒルは成立するんではないかと考えるに至ったわけです。
やっぱりファンならではの葛藤があってディスカッションがあって今に行き着いてるんですよね。
はい。
いや、他にも意識されてることがあれば教えてください。
実は私それまでのサイレントヒルを一通りやらせてきて、いつも割と女性が割と受難というか気の毒な、生まれた時から気の毒な目に遭っている女性が多かったんで、ただ不幸な目に遭ってるだけではなく、その不幸な中でも自分なりの選択を葛藤しながら選べるような、流されるんじゃなくて自分の意思で答えを見つけれるような主人公、あるいは物語にしたいなという思いはありました。
いや、この選択を繰り返していって結末、そして未来を掴んでいく、まさしくサイレントヒルだなというふうに感じました。ありがとうございます。お二人の本作にかける熱い思い伝わってきました。さあ岡本さん、こちら新しい場所に我々やってまいりましたが、こちらちょっと神社でしょうか。鳥居も見えますし、そして何よりもちょっと重々しい雰囲気がこちら漂っているわけなんですが、同時に古い日本のような印象があるんですけれども、こちらの時代設定いつなんでしょうか。
はい、サイレントヒル F は1960年代の日本の田舎町を舞台にしています。時代交渉も丁寧に行ってストーリーや舞台を作り込んでいます。
ということで、この私たちがいるこの場所、そしてトレーラーに出てきた他のシーンも非常にリアルになっているということなんですね。
はい。
ということはどのように作り上げているんでしょうか。
はい。ゲームの舞台になっている恵比寿ヶ丘という町は実際に岐阜県に存在する下呂市金山町という場所をモデルにしています。下呂市金山町に実際にスタッフが行ってそこで写真を撮ったり音を収録したりしてですね、その現地のリアルな音、リアルな生活感というものを落とし込んでいるという当時に、それを1960年代にコンバートして昔の資料なんかも拝見しながら作っていきました。
あ、そこまで徹底されてるんですね。はい、いや、こうしてみると確かに下呂市金山町の実際の場所がこのゲーム内で再現されているというのがよく分かってくるわけなんですけれども、ちなみに下呂市金山町がモデルとなった決め手、どこにあるんでしょうか。
はい、下呂市金山町の筋骨エリアを舞台にしたいと竜吉先生がおっしゃいまして、それで採用することになりました。
竜吉先生の肝入りということですが、ちなみにこのエリアを選んだ理由教えてください。
そうですね、物語を描くにあたってスタッフ全員にこういうところを舞台にしたいというのを映像として共通認識を持ちたかったんです。それで私が日暮の泣く頃にもそうだったように舞台は例えば白川郷がいいなと決めたように今回も恵比寿ヶ丘という土地はどんなところがいいだろうということでいろいろなところを見比べた結果下呂市の方に足を運びまして、実際に筋骨地区を見せてもらいまして、この筋骨地区っていうのは非常に面白いエリアで 生活と時代に合わせてどんどんこう家々やその建物の形、住む人によってどんどんこう形が変わってきたというのを肌で感じられる、とてもその独特の造形感のある街並みなんですよね。でそれが非常に興味深かったんで、歴史とか時代とかを感じさせる、あとインスピレーションをとても感じさせるエリアとして素晴らしいなと思って、ここにしたいなと選ばせていただきました。
金山町は創作意欲、そして竜騎士先生を刺激するには素晴らしい場所だったということですね。
そうですね。
ありがとうございます。さあそれでは続いてコンセプトビジュアルの紹介に移ってまいりましょう。さあ気味悪く恐ろしくもありながら同時にどっか美しさも感じる魅力的なビジュアルとなっています。侵食された世界、鉄パイプ、少女、サイレントヒルの恐怖が伝わってきます。そしてこのビジュアル内のヒナコを含めたキャラクターやクリーチャーのデザインはケラさんが担当されています。本日はケラさんからコメントが届いているのでご紹介いたしましょう。私にとってサイレントヒルは自分に影響を及ぼした大好きなシリーズです。特にサイレントヒル2の壁の文字や音楽、クリーチャーデザインはずっと頭に残っています。日本が舞台のサイレントヒル F ですが、今までと違うサイレントヒルがテーマということもあり、とても悩みました。これまでのシリーズのクリーチャーデザインが頭にちらつきながらも、別の方向性にしていくことはとても難しく、一番大変でした。今までの血とサビの世界がどんな世界に変わっているのかなど、皆様に楽しんでいただけたら嬉しいです。さあこんなメッセージをいただいておりますが、岡本さんいかがですか、ご覧になって。
はい、竜騎士先生同様にケラさんの参加によって新しい風が吹き込まれているなと感じています。はい、過去のサイレントヒルシリーズとは異なった視点から美しい上におぞましいというコンセプトを意識するような特殊なデザインが作り上げられていると感じています。
もう岡本さんもしっかりとその点評価されているということですが、竜騎士先生はご覧になっていかがですか。
いや私も全く同じで、ただ単にグロテスクなだけならば描ける方はたくさんいらっしゃると思うんですけど、ケラさんのようにその中に独特の一本筋の通った、美しさっていうのもまた一つの偏った言い方なんですけども、独特の世界観をお持ちな先生にお願いできたというのは、私もとてもありがたかったことだと思っています。
ありがとうございます。さあサイレントヒルといえばクリーチャーもやはり魅力的。ケラさんが他にもどんなクリーチャーをデザインしたのか、そしてそのクリーチャーには何が反映されているのか、早く見てみたいです。今後の情報が楽しみです。
So far, so good. It's looking good.
さらに新たな場所へとやってまいりました。皆様こちらの雰囲気伝わっていますか。我々の背後にはこの狐の像がそびえ立っています。すごい緊張感が漂っています。さあここからはもうお一方新たなゲストをお迎えしてまいりましょう。サイレントヒルシリーズの楽曲といえばこの方、コンポーザーの山岡明さんです。どうぞ山岡さんよろしくお願いいたします。
よろしくお願いします。
さあ山岡さんは昨年リリースのサイレントヒル2など、これまでもサイレントヒルシリーズで数多くの楽曲を担当されてきていますが、本作ではどのように参加されているんでしょうか。
今回は表世界、サイレントヒルと表世界裏世界ってあるんですけど、こちらの表世界の方の音楽を担当させていただいてます。僕も四半世紀以上にわたって、サイレントヒルの最初の作品から携わらせてもらってて、今回こういうオリジナル新しい作品でやれることに本当に嬉しく思ってます。
1作目から携わっているということですけれども、今回サイレントヒル F のサウンド制作にあたってはどのような思い、どのような考えで取り組まれているんでしょうか。
そうですね、日本が舞台の、今回は、サイレントヒルなかったんですけど、日本が舞台っていうのは。和っていうものをもちろんね描くんですけど、やっぱり海外のたくさんのサイレントヒルのファンにも届けたいので、あまりドメスティックになりすぎず、その分かりやすいホラーではないんですけど、ジャストホラーっていうところを注力したというか、そういったところですね。
やっぱり全世界の方に楽しんでもらうためには日本だけではダメだってことですよね。
そうですね、もちろんその世界観を表現するってことは大事なんですけど、やっぱり今回の F のストーリ キャラクターっていうものにちょっとフォーカスして、見ればねこれは日本が舞台だっていうのは分かるというか、なんですけど、音はまた別のアプローチとしてホラーまたあるいはキャラクターっていうところに主軸に置いて表現することで、それが合わさった時にサイレントヒルらしさみたいなところも生まれるんじゃないかなとは考えてます。
ありがとうございます。さあ岡本さん、サウンドという面で紹介したい方もう一方いらっしゃるんですよね。
はい、表世界のサウンドは山岡さんに、裏世界は稲毛健介さんに担当していただいてます。稲毛さんも数多くのゲーム音楽を手掛けたベテランの方です。
さあ本日稲毛さんからもコメントをいただいておりますので、私からご紹介させていただきます。初めてサイレントヒルシリーズの作品をプレイしたのは20年も前のこと。そんな歴史あるタイトルの最新作に関わらせていただき大変光栄です。私は裏世界である闇の社殿の音楽を担当しました。神社をモチーフとした美しくも不気味な世界を雅楽の音色とアンビエントな心象音で描いています。主人公の苦悩、葛藤、恐怖、その他さまざまな思いがプレイヤーと交差するよう多様な仕掛けを施しました。ぜひゲーム中で体験してみてくださいとのことです。岡本さん、こちらのコメントを受けていかがですか？
はい、本作のサウンドは山岡さんにオリジネーターとして参加していただいて、サイレントヒルらしい本質的な音楽を作っていただいてます。一方で稲毛さんにも参加していただいて、いろいろと和の要素を取り入れていただいています。さらに竜騎士073作品の作曲家である大さんや咲さんにも参加していただいています。
さあこちらを受けて竜騎士さんいかがですか？
はい、私の作品をいつも盛り上げてくださった音楽家さんたちなんですけども、今回の F のシナリオの中でも描写として盛り上げたいところにちょっとお二人の力を借りたくてちょっとお願いさせてもらいました。
ありがとうございます。竜騎士さんをはじめ多くのクリエイターが参加することでサイレントヒルらしさと新しい挑戦を見事に融和させているなと感じました。私もサイレントヒルの楽曲はとっても好きなので、山岡さんの参加は本当に心強いですし、安心感もあって素直にファンとしても嬉しいです。さあ新たな舞台に我々は移動してきました。ここまで日本が舞台だからこその美しいがゆえにおぞましいストーリー、ビジュアル、サウンドについてそれぞれ伺ってまいりましたが、視聴者の方々もサイレントヒル F についてまだまだ気になる部分がたくさんあると思います。そこでここからはサイレントヒル F についてファンを代表して皆さんが思うであろうことを直接こちらのお三方にぶつけていきたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
それではまずは最初の質問です。ズバリなぜ日本を舞台にした作品を開発しようと考えたんでしょうか？岡本さんお願いします。
はい、サイレントヒルは和風ホラーのエッセンスと西洋ホラーのエッセンスを融合して生み出されてきた作品だと思います。ただシリーズは長らく西洋を舞台にしてきたんですけど、日本的なエッセンスが徐々に失われていったっていうふうに感じていまして、そこで逆に和風ホラーのエッセンスを 100% にした作品を作ってみたいという気持ちが生まれてきたんです。
ということは山岡さん、そのエッセンスが失われてきたというのが一つのチャンスになったから、もう今回は日本にしようという流れが話あったということでいいんですかね？
岡本さんそうですよね。
そうですね。
今エッセンスって本当そうで、
はい
これが実はサイレントヒルらしさじゃないですけど、一つのポイントにもなってて、西洋を舞台にしながらも日本のエッセンスっていうなかなかなんですかね、なかなかもう個性的なというか、これが個性にもなってると思うんで、今回そのザはっていうところはまたちょっと今までのサイレントヒルとは違うけど新しい作品なのかなと思います。
岡本さん、やっぱりこの歴史あるゲームだからこそ、ユーザーと共に作り上げてきたからこそ、そのエッセンスが変わってきたっていう瞬間があったんでしょうか？
そうですね、サイレントヒル非常にたくさんの作品を出してきたんですけれども、その過程においてやはり徐々になんていうんですかね、中に宿っていた日本的な魂みたいなものがちょっと薄れてきて、西洋色が強くなりすぎたところがあったと思ったので、一層大胆に日本色にして日本 100% にしたものもどうだろうということが今回のこのインスピレーションというかきっかけにはなりました。
そういった流れがあって一気に振っていこうというところが始まっての
そうですね、
今回の F ということなんですが、その F なんですけれども、今回どのような立ち位置なんでしょうか？
今回の F に関しては完全な外伝になっていますので、今までのシリーズを遊んでない方でも楽しんでいただくことができますし、逆に今までのシリーズを遊んできた方でもニヤッとするような要素なんかもあったりしますので、そこはぜひ楽しみにしていただければと考えています。竜吉先生によってですね、考察すべき謎に満ちている物語になっていますので、日暮の泣く頃になんかの竜吉先生ファンはもうぜひ楽しんでいただけると思いますし、もちろんサイレントヒルファンも楽しんでいただける作品になっていると思います。
やっぱりこのサイレントヒルらしさっていうものは竜吉さんもやっぱりこう意識して逆に冷や汗をかいたような部分がきっとあったと思うんです、途中から。でその中でサイレントヒル F は1960年代の日本が舞台となっているんですけれども、そのサイレントヒルを描く上で他にも意識されたことあるんですか？
個別に意識したことというか全体的なことなんですけど、これはすでに岡本さんが何度もおっしゃっていることなんですけども、原点回帰であると同時にさまざまなことへの挑戦でもある、一番分かりやすい挑戦がサイレントヒルという街から出た舞台が果たしてサイレントヒルとして成立するのかというところももちろん挑戦です。もちろん作った側のこちらは自信を持ってこれはサイレントヒルですと言えるんですけども、まずそこをサイレントヒルを長いこと楽しんでくれたファンの方々にどう受け取ってもらえるかというのを私たちも皆さんのご審判を見てみたいというところがある。だから作品の中には意図的にこれまでのサイレントヒルらしさを踏襲したところもあれば、これまでのサイレントヒルではあまりしなかった挑戦、分かりやすいところでは日本が舞台ということですよね、といったようにさまざまな要素である種の冒険、なるべくこじんまりとサイレントヒルだから日本を舞台にしてもこれがお約束だよねっていう、そういう作り方じゃなくって、もうちょっと守るべきところはあるんだけど、その一方で
挑戦を忘れないような。
そういうことです、そういうことです。その加減を非常に意識して作ったなと思っています。
岡本さん、ズバリその挑戦の自信、ファンの皆さんにバチッと届く自信はいかがでしょうか？
いや非常に自信を持って送り届けられる作品になったと思ってますので、ぜひ楽しみにねしていただければと思います。これから新情報も出していきますので、本当に楽しみにしていただければと思います。
ワクワクする情報ありがとうございます。さあその中で作り込みのお話にしていきたいんですけれども、山岡さん、美しさとおぞましさを表現するためにやっぱりここ我々音楽でやっぱりもう身の毛もよだつ瞬間いっぱいあると思います。こだわりのポイントよかったら教えてください。
ゲームの音楽って美しさとおぞましさってあった時に、美しい音楽、おぞましい音楽って作ってもゲームの中ではあまり効果的じゃないというか、僕は思うんですね。ゲームっていうのはその映像があって遊ぶ人がコントローラーを握って音を聞くと、その全部三位一体じゃないですけど、そこが合わさった時にどう感じるかってことなんで、例えばおぞましい時に美しい音楽、なんか綺麗なシーンでおぞましい、音楽じゃない、なんかそういう逆もありで、なんかゲームってどこで何を表現するかっていう、そうインタラクティブなものなので、そこは注力したというか、それは僕がずっとゲーム音楽というかゲームのサウンドデザインをやるときにすごく大事にしてるポイントというか、単にいい音楽とか、単に綺麗な音楽とか、怖い音楽を作るんじゃなくて、ゲームとしてどこでどうなるんだって、どこでどういうふうにこの音が表現されるかってことを作りながら表現するって、そこは毎回ですけど、この F もすごく注力したというか、すごく力を割いた部分ではありますよね。
数多くのサイレントヒルシリーズ音楽手掛けている山岡さんなんですけれども、今回の F だからこそここはこだわったぞ、他と差別化するために自分があえて意識したこと、こちらも教えていただいてよろしいですか？
さっきサイレントヒルらしさみたいな、その西洋を舞台に日本の人たちが作るじゃないんですけど、日本人らしさみたいなところのエッセンスっていうのは逆に言うと海外の人にはちょっと作れないというか、僕ら日本人だから理解できるクリエイティブだったりとか表現方法とかっていうのは思いつくんですよ。でそれってなんかある種外国の方から見た時に新しさだったり斬新さだったり新鮮な感じってあるんですよね。でそれがなんかサイレントヒルらしさの一個のポイントでもあって、今回和というか日本が舞台っていうところで、従来本当にサイレントヒルって僕はそこはすごく大事にしてたポイントで、日本独特というか日本人らしさというか、日本のアイデンティティみたいなところはすごく 一番こう大切にしてきた部分で、それをなんですかね、今回 F の場合はそのなんですか、もうこれぐらいじゃなくてもう、もう大きく。
かなりチャレンジされてる
日本人のそうじゃないですけど、そこはこうチャレンジもそうですし、もうフルパワーでというか、それを日本のアイデンティティみたいなと僕なりの表現をしたっていうところは今回の F のサウンドっていうのは一番のポイントになってるのかなと思ってます。
ありがとうございます。じゃあ最後に我々ファンとしてはそのしっかりと抑えてる王道というものも大好きだったりします。岡本さん、伝統を継承した点っていうものがあれば一点教えていただいてもよろしいですか？
伝統を継承した点としては、やはりクリーチャーのデザインといいますか、そこの部分に関しては非常に竜吉先生の設定だったりケラさんのアートだったりの融合といいますか、非常にその人の心理をつくようなクリーチャーというものは生み出すのに結構パワーをかけました。
考察はかどる勢ですね、これは。
そうですね。
ありがとうございます。竜吉さん、ちなみにこの伝統、やっぱりこれは入れないとサイレントヒルらしさが失われるんじゃないかな、危惧して入れたよっていう点あったら教えてください。
でね、シナリオライターの立場からするとそれを言うことさえもなんかネタバレになるようで悔しいんですけれど、そうですね、サイレントヒルの魅力的なところはやっぱりなんていうんですかね、プレイヤーあるいは主人公がまだ状況が分かっていない状況下で他の登場人物が投げかけてくる謎めいたセリフが後にこう分かってくる時の感覚が一つのねサイレントヒルらしい楽しみだと思うんですよ。なんでそういうところに私なりの力を入れてみたんで意味がわからないけどなんか意味深なこと言われたなと思ったらぜひ心に留めながらプレイをしていただけると
ワクワク感が広がりそうですね。それでは山岡さん、音作りでサイレントヒルらしさの伝統を継承した点1点お願いします。
僕の場合はもうやっぱ四半世紀というかね、長い間やってきてサイレントヒルらしさというか、何も意識しないければサイレントヒルらしくなるというか、何も考えないでもう本当に素のニュートラルでいるとサイレントヒルらしくなるので、なるのでっていうかなっちゃうのね。
山岡さんはもうサイレントヒルなんですね。
なっちゃうので
ままでいることがある種継承ができてるということですよね。
考えずにっていうところは、というところはなんか、ふと思いましたね。なんかね。
いや皆様貴重なお話ありがとうございます。さあ今回はこの辺りとさせていただければと思います。さあここまでさまざまな情報をお伝えしてきたサイレントヒルトランスミッション、そろそろ終了のお時間が近づいてまいりました。それでは本日のおさらいとして改めてサイレントヒル F についての情報をお伝えいたします。まずは新たなトレーラーが公開となりました。そして本日ウィッシュリストの登録が開始となっております。対象のプラットフォームはプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ X、S、Steam、エピックゲームズストア、マイクロソフトストアとなっておりますので、ぜひ各プラットフォームでウィッシュリスト登録をお願いいたします。それでは最後に皆様から改めてファンの方々へのメッセージをいただければと思います。龍吉さんお願いいたします。
はい、本作はさまざまな挑戦にあふれています。サイレントヒルらしさについてさまざまなご意見が出るだろうと思っています。そしてサイレントヒルシリーズの今後にとって重要なものになるだろうと思っていますので、皆さんぜひプレイしていただいてご評価をよろしくお願いできればと思います。
龍吉さんありがとうございました。それでは山岡さんお願いいたします。
サイレントヒルっていう作品の中でもこの日本を舞台にしたゲームっていうのは、初めてでもあり、システムであったり世界観だったりすごく見たところですね、新しいの満載なんですけど、サイレントヒルらしさっていうのは損なわず、今までのシリーズのファンの方も十分遊んでもらえますし、これからサイレントヒルF なんだろうと、ホラーゲーム好きなファン、このゲームが気になった人も楽しめる内容になってますので、ぜひ期待しててください。
山岡さんありがとうございました。最後に岡本さんお願いします。
はい、日本を舞台にしているにもかかわらず本作は紛れもなくサイレントヒルらしい作品に仕上がっています。 美しさとおぞましさが共存したビジュアルは和風ホラーとしてのサイレントヒルの新しい姿を示していると思います。今後の続報にぜひ期待してください。ひなこという女性が体験する人生の過酷さをしっかり体験できるものになります。今回こうして新しい情報をお届けすることができて嬉しく思っています。まだお伝えできていない情報がたくさんありますので、今後の続報をお待ちいただければと思います。またこのサイレントヒルトランスミッションでは今後も継続してサイレントヒルシリーズの情報を皆さんにお届けしてまいります。こちらも続報を楽しみにしていてください。
皆さんも一緒にこの期待を膨らませていきましょう。それでは本日はご視聴いただき
ありがとうございました。
Alright. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so now we check that out. Let's go see down in the comment section down below, see what people are thinking about it. We'll go rewatch it. We'll go on the Steam page as well, and we'll like it. And then we'll rewatch the thing to kind of like, you know, point some stuff that I like. What are things that I might be concerned about, and then we'll wrap it up. So, 1990 setting in a full Japan. Take my money. Yeah, it seems like people are pretty happy with it. Feels like. Yep. I'm happy about it too because it looks good. This looks better than the American version because the when they westernize it, maybe the first couple of Silent Hills, you could probably say from Silent Hill 1 to 3 and 4, like 4 was pretty much like the last one. And after that, Silent Hill went downhill. It was just unforgettable. Downpour nobody gives a fuck about or care. So I like it. This one is gonna be set more focus into more the Japanese side, but we'll talk about that. But Silent Hill F is for friends. For friends? Nah, it ain't gonna be for friends. Silent Hill F is called, yeah, we're fucked. We're fucked. That's what it is. I really hope Konami will port Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3 Master Collection. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. I would like to see that. Deserves better. Silent Hills deserve better. Yes, yeah. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It would be wild if they tell us that the F in Silent Hill F stands for Silent Hill 5. You know, that could be true, yo. You know, that is actually a good ass point. It could be Silent Hill 5. Imagine a remake. A origin horror coming. Silent Hill 5 was Homecoming. Nah, Homecoming could be something else. Like, honestly, or Silent Hill 5 could be set in before that event happened. So F could stand for 5. That's actually that's a pretty good conspiracy right there. I never thought of that. It could be Silent Hill 5. They could do that and say scrap Homecoming and all the rest of the garbage. Right? Because it was just trash, you know, and it was like canon, so it wasn't really part of the main line. So but they said in this one that it is like a whole new thing, so it doesn't connect with like 1, 2, 3, or 4, so it doesn't connect. So interesting. Okay. Silent Hill Soul back. Let's go. I don't know, man. It seems like everybody's happy, man. It seems like everybody is literally on board. So far, 13k likes to 289 dislikes. Hey, man, 289 dislikes? Oh, well. But 13k likes sounds about pretty good. Let's go open up Steam while I'm doing this, and then we'll check out as well. Wait, did I have something else too? All right. No, nobody wants Rise of Ronin. Who wants that? Silent. The Silent Hill 2 remake. Damn, they got Silent Hill Homecoming too? Only 2? Wow. But Homecoming is not that good. Silent Hill 2 remake, I heard that one did really well. Actually, we could check that out right now. We're just not going to hear the volume and stuff. But it seems, very positive, overwhelmingly positive. So it did good. It did really, really good. Even though it says, oh, DEI involved, I don't think DEI involved with this if it's like pretty much overwhelmingly positive and very positive. So they must have did a very good job. So I don't think DEI was involved in that. Maybe some characters, but I don't think it was involved super in depth. So seems like we can take that off the list now. Sorry. Silent Hill F. Interesting. And we'll check out the trailer. We're not gonna watch this here. Right. Plan to be release date to be announced, so it's not announced yet. Okay. So besides okay. Damn, they already got PC specs already? Holy shit. Yeah, this not gonna run nothing. Shit. I already got this graphics card. Well, not a non-XT, but the 68, but non-XT one. Alright. Language. So it is English though. Language interface English. Full audio English, and then subtitle. So it is going to have English. So it is English dub. So we could get a English dub, which is good. So that's fine. And they're gonna get their Japanese dub as well. So yeah, so English dub, we're Gucci. All right, I'm happy about that. If it was just Japanese with subtitles, that'd be fine. But at least they are going to do English dub as well. So good. Okay. Hey, we'll wishlist this and wait till it be announced. It almost seems like it's about to come out soon. Maybe it might come out maybe in October. If this can land in October, this will be a big sell for October. It's definitely for a lot of scary stuff. Like October and November, this will be a really good launch. For real. Really good launch. They should do it before like the other big games coming out, so all right. We take a look at that. Got it there. And since we already here, right? Now we might as well see the videos. This is this is a ESRB. Oh yeah, that's a transmission. Because I remember they did show this off like long ago. And I know they did the short message. A lot of people like it. Some people didn't like it. For me, I'm like, I'm not really into that. But I do want to see, like again, Silent Hill F. This is something I'm definitely going to be playing for sure. I'm very interested in that. I'm really not into the Silent Hill 2 remake. I already watched people play the game, and I seen the whole game. Even seen some of the documentaries and the breakdown of Silent Hill 2. Maybe Silent Hill F is gonna be like a fresh start for me. I'm gonna just play it, see how it is. What they had Ascension. Ascension sucks. They did had this one too. It was so gruesome when they showed off Silent Hill F, and it was a teaser trailer. It was crazy. Now we're getting something like this. So it seems like it's coming out more sooner, but let's go see this fresh trailer, break it down, right? We already saw it, react to it. I'm gonna play this without no sound, and we'll go through it, stop it here and there, and talk about it and stuff. All right. This one is interesting because when they was talking about it in the transmission, it was going to be beauty and horror, and I got the feeling from this when I saw this, like, okay, I can see what kind of direction that they're trying to do. They're trying to capture the beauty of this, but it's very unsettling. It's horror, got that terrifying feel. You can see the main character right here. You can see like all of this is like her shirt is like fucked up. There's like seeing those slippers right here. It's like a pool of blood. It looks beautiful, but it looks very unsettling, and I see why they capture it like this. And it's also set place in Japan, which I like. Some people, I think, like, there was some people on Twitter was complaining about it, quote unquote. Um I was watching Dreamcast guy, and he did his take on it, and he said like there was some people say, "Oh, it looks boring. It doesn't." I'm like, what are you talking about? I mean, I'm happy that you know it sets in Japan. It's like a breath of fresh air. Like, thank God, like, for real. Like, I think like Silent Hill 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think 3 and 4 was like okay. Like, it was like okay, and then like over time it became a cult classic, and those came around like, okay, it's still good to play those the last two. I know 1 was good. But I'm surprised they didn't ever did a remake for 1. They need to do a remake for 1. But I heard that they are going to do a remake for 3 over 1. I'm like, why not do a remake of 1? Unless there's something missing there. But they need to do a remake for 1 before you even jump into 3. Because if you do 2, which is sell well and stuff, then why not do 1 and then go to 3? And then end it with 4, and then you'd be fine. I don't know. I don't know. Say as you will. I don't know what's going on. But I'm happy that this Silent Hill is going to take place in a more Japanese setting, in a Japanese horror. It's like a breath of fresh air for me. I'm happy about this. It looks good, and I'm glad that they're kind of changing the setting, instead of being westernized, which is fair. I think they did enough westernizing it. And then after 4 and then Homecoming, it just went straight downhill. It never recovered back to like Silent Hill what it should be, Silent Hill. It was, Konami was like fucking up and doing all these cash grabs and shit. It seems like Konami is starting to turn things around and kind of find its way back into gaming and find their footing. It's about fucking time. I don't know if Capcom either wake them the fuck up and say, "Hey, if you want to make money, now is the time." I don't know what they did, but either Capcom gave Konami a demonstration saying this is how it's done, and Konami saying, "Hey, you know what? Let's take some notes. Let's go." Seems like they're coming back. They need to make some money, and I think now is the time more than ever. They need to start like really focusing on their IPs. So I'm glad that Konami is finally turning fucking things around, and they're putting it in a more Japanese focused setting of horror, which I'm very happy. I think it's time for a breath of fresh air. enough with this westernized garbage, and go back to your own roots and do something different, do some Japanese style. I'm down for it. I'm down. So yeah. And it was I think it was what, in the 19 something, right? I don't know. Hold on. Let me look in the description. Does it say it on here? Oh, it says the town right here, but I think it's in the 1960s. I think it was in the 1960s, I think. But we can see, like, I don't know what engine are they running this in, but this engine looks pretty good. Now, I do like that this time that we are actually playing as a female protagonist, and we're not going to be playing as a male protagonist. I think we played the male protagonist during up to Silent Hill 1 and 2, and then 3 was a female, and then we went back to a male. So in this one, we're going to be a female, but more specifically, it's going to be related to more like high school, middle school type of, like children and stuff. So more focusing on a female protagonist. She's like, probably in her teens, either mid-teens to late teens, go or in high school. So this is really interesting approach and take, and I think this is great. I don't mind this. We definitely see, again, there's the male character. We see another two females right here. We don't know whether that's friends. We see the main one right here. So it's interesting. And you can see, like, man, like where you can see how, like, it's very, very unsettling. And I like this. I don't know if this is going to be one of those open environments, or is going to be more um close, more like follow the path, and you might have a little open areas in there. So I'm curious on how much can we explore in this this town or this village, whatever. How much are we going to explore, look around, and find things? Because it looks very, very unsettling. Like, you can even see, like, I like this. It's really good. You can see, like, the atmosphere, like, it's very gloomy. Fog is out here. You see, like, crops is out here. You see, like, this scary looking scarecrow, which it looks frightening. It looks terrifying. And you see another one all the way over there. It looks interesting. I like this setting. It's very unsettling. It's creepy. I do like Japanese horror more than American horror. Because Japanese horror is just something terrifying. It's just so unsettling and it's creepy. Um so I like this setting. I like the tone that they're doing with this. Um and it looks good too. And we can see right here is like a Japanese school. So I'm wondering if we're going to explore this. I don't know whether, I think this is either a high school or a middle school. It seems like a middle school. It seems like middle school, like going into high school, or it could be both. But you can see, like, windows. This is old. Is Man, it looks really good. It looks really, really good and very creepy too. And then we see that our character's eyes, and then you can see right here, like, the town. Yeah, it looks very unsettling. And you can see her right here. And then this fog. Her two friends. Yeah, so here's another shot right here. I don't know how much are we going to explore in here. Puzzles. Can we go into every house? Is it going to be, empty? Like, is it going to start off like it? I'm curious how this game is going to start off at. That's the more curious part. Are we going to start from the outside? Like, she moved there, she been there for whatever, and then things started to happen? Or is it like, you know, sh- like, she just going about her everyday life, and then things started to go wrong. This is gonna be interesting, and I'm wondering why she's involved. Is she something? You know what this reminds me of? I'm not gonna lie. It reminds me of that game. What you call it? Um, Fatal Frame. But I was telling my friend at the job, like, yo, it reminds me of Fatal Frame and Silent Hill had a baby, which I'm very happy. I do watch that gameplay too. Fatal Frame gameplay. I watch Fatal Frame. I know Fatal Frame 2 is amazing. This reminds me of Fatal Frame a lot. Let's see. Let's do the trailer for this. PS2. If you look at it right here, right, it got that Fatal Frame vibe to it, where it's not a twin sister situation, but you can see like the characters right there, right? Hold on, let me see if I can get the main character like that. Like you can see, like, yo, like this reminds me of this character. It reminds me of Fatal Frame, like where she could be a part of this. This could be even Fatal Frame 1, not 2. But let me do like this. Let me do Fatal Frame 1. It reminds me of Fatal Frame. Um yeah, it reminds me of like, yeah, like Fatal Frame. Like here, instead of like, she got long hair, it's like cut short. But it reminds me of like that Fatal Frame kind of ordeal. It looks so good. It's scary though. I like it. It's scary, it's creepy, it's unique, because you got a camera and there's like horror elements to it as well. I think Fatal Frame 2 was even better than anything else, but this it reminds me of Fatal Frame. So if we got this Fatal Frame vibe into this game, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I think that's great. So, going back to what I was saying. So yeah, I don't know how much we're going to explore here, but it's going to be interesting to see what we can do. But the character face looks good. The outfit right here is a school uniform, like classic Japanese school uniform. Like that. I don't know what the hell is that. I think that's either a bird. I think it's like a bird or something. I thought it was a hand or something on the ground, but it seems like there's a bird on the ground and stuff, which is nasty. And there's like the fog. I like this. I like this tone. Like again, I'm wondering how is like if we have to explore in this town and it's like this and there's like nobody there. It's like totally silent. Is creepy. I'm wondering how much is that's going to play a role. I don't know whether she's going to phase into the fog or is going to. I guess it's like a fog. It's like either is going to phase in to her, like, like maybe like at first, like everything seems to be normal at first, and then either people going to be like confused, like, hey, are you okay and stuff, and then like this thick fog will just come after her and just like phase her into a nightmare kind of situation where it's like this, where it's like now all the people are gone and you have to explore, figure your way out of this and try to escape. I don't know how that's going to work, but it seems like I love how creepy it is. Like the stairways looking good, fog in the distance. It seems very quiet, so eerie. Yo, if they're gonna make it like that, where you can't even hear a pin drop, like just hearing one little pin drop is gonna scare you. Like, I'm excited for this. This is gonna definitely gonna scare somebody. It definitely gonna put me on the edge of my seat for real. And then right here, where we see our first enemy right there, where it's just like standing, posing there. Instead of like the hospitals, like where, they got these hospital gowns and these mannequins looking fucking things. This looks so creepy and it's just standing there. And I like this where it's a very dark, narrow kind of creepy vibes to it. Like you will think like it's very whimsical, like whatever, but it's very creepy. And she's just standing there, just looking at this, like just puzzling, like what is this thing? It looks so creepy. Yeah, it looks like a mannequin. It looks like one of those mannequins. Yeah, you can tell. Like this looks like a mannequin. Like you can tell. Like it looks like one of those mannequin from like a early kind of shop. And it's just all effed up and weird. It looks creepy. It looks like it got blood on there. She's getting scared, but I like the tone of this. It looks good. It looks creepy. It looks scary. Yeah, you can see how it's all fucked up. And now she's running away, and then you could kind of see that beauty right here too, like where you can see like these beautiful colors, these bright colors coming out of nowhere. Like I don't know if there was like somebody there. I don't know. It looks like that fog is getting more thick, and then it's like blowing these colorful red flowers, which is crazy. And now she crawling into this little tight space. And now all of this starting to come out. That's crazy. I don't know what the fuck was that? Hold on. I need to see that for a minute. We gotta see that for a minute. Oof, that looks crazy. I might have to slow that down. Let me slow it down. I gotta slow that down a bit. Oh my god, that looks so fucked up. That look fucked up. Yeah, oh my god. Oh my god, that looks so fucked up. That looks crazy. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the game. Oh man, this is gonna be scary as hell. This is gonna be scary as fuck. Oof. 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 Let me just see that one more time. Oh shit. Oh shit. If it looks like yo. That's trust me, if that was in a Japanese like haunted house, I'd be out of there. Goodbye. Not today. Not today. You don't look happy to see me. That looks crazy creepy. Alright. Okay, so we'll put that back to normal. So now we're in this part and we can see like there's a knife on the ground. So obviously she was a knife, and I guess that was the mannequin, and she basically beat her up, beat the mannequin up with the pipe. So she got this pipe as a weapon. I don't know, there might be other weapons, and it seems like she yeah, it seems like it's just something weird. Like you can see how she's just like being passed out. Like where like her mind is just not it's not fully there. And so the question is like you can see like there's the fog behind her, and then it's like being uplifted, and then this beauty of red starts seeping in. So is it like messing with her mind and controlling her and stuff? So um I'm just curious, like how is this story is gonna start? Is it gonna start in a school? Is it gonna start from like she just moved into the town, she lived there, and maybe over time like weird things starts to happen, and then like stuff like this starts to happen? Um or could it be just her head, like her mentally speaking? Maybe, she's seeing one thing in another part of her soul or in her mind, and then she just, and then it goes back to normal, and then everything is like, why is everything is normal? Don't know what happened, and then I don't know. This is pretty interesting. It's pretty good. So she's passing out. Got a little pipe. She going to sleep. Defeated this. And now we're inside of this temple. This temple, like, again, it reminds me of Fatal Frame. Like, it really does. Like, if you ever play Fatal Frame, I swear, it reminds me of Fatal Frame so bad. Because, like, when you start to see that, right? Like, I will say, like, I don't know if it's temples. See, like something like that. See, like this reminds me of Fatal Frame. Like temples like this, and then inside it's weird and constructive. So it's pretty good. I really do, and it definitely has a lot of those themes in Fatal Frame too. Definitely a lot. Let me show you that real quick. Might as well, right? You see, like a lot of these rituals and stuff like that, like this. This reminds me of Fatal Frame. Like I'm very happy. Like they taking that Fatal Frame influence and putting it in here, as well. But it's more beautiful. I like this, and actually we'll blow this up. Sorry, back it up a little bit. So it seems like she's some sort of in a temple, right? And we see this strange art right here on this wall. It looks so fucked up. It looks so messed up. And then, like, yeah, it's like a temple inside. Is like another puzzle, another things to figure out. Yeah, and then she looks like, before we saw earlier, she lost like a part of her back. Now she's just lost a part of her uniform sleeve right there, which we don't know what happened, but it's crazy. And then the doors start shutting on her. And then what? That's the same kid that we saw earlier. So standing from a distance. This is where I'm like, I'm almost getting the feeling like is the kids, is the other kids are involved and including her family is involved with this, or is it just going to be focusing on her? Because it seems like it's going like crossing, like you see how like it, like he started to come back up, phasing in. So I don't know if he's affected by it or he's involved. I don't know. Or it's just her and how she looking, you know, like this is, it's kind of weird, but this is why I like psychological horror, because of the fact that we don't know what kind of perspective that the main character is going to be looking at. It's going to be like the inside looking out, where the outside is normal, but the inside, what she's seeing is maybe is in disbelief or not real or not really registering, and she's seeing like, okay, here's what's going on, and this is not what's really going on. Because I think in the beginning, like right here, right, we see it right here. There's him right here, right, with with her friends and stuff, right? Got a good conversation and stuff and all this stuff, right? And then you see like she's getting distracted by this fog, and you notice like she's in a trance. She's like in another world, in another thing, until her friends like kind of snap her out of it. And you know because when she stand up, he wasn't even there. And then now when she got snapped it out of reality, and she came back into this world. So I'm wondering, is it just inside of her head, in her mind, that she's seeing this? or is it, or and these are these, you know, friends or whoever is not affected by it. It's only her. So I'm curious. I'm curious about it, seeing what we can do. Went a little bit too far. Because now you see him right there. He's like, hey. And then we see this right here, which is interesting. It looks like that's her, or it could be another person. It looks like her mother, which this, it could be her mother. It could be her, but this picture looks like she's a lot older and a lot different. I don't think that's the same one. So it's interesting where there's a portrait here, and there's like literally, like, it seems like a normal shack, a shed or something like that, because you could tell like it looks like a gardening shed or something like that. Maybe this could be in a school or something. But this seems, sir, it could be a shrine too. Maybe this person, whoever, like, passed away. But you could notice like the fog is even in that photo as well. So it's interesting. Like, is she, if this, is she trapped inside of a photo, and she found this photo, is like, oh wait, that's me, but why do I look like this? But it doesn't even look like her. Like, she looks a lot older in this picture than she is now. Or it could be the same, or it could be somebody else. It's interesting. We have to see. And now we see where it seems like we're in a house or in a school. It looks like we're in a school. It seems like it. We got this paint of red flowers, and then we got another creepy enemy on, like this, like a scarecrow. Like, it could be one of those scarecrows that we see earlier. But like, we don't see it. We don't see the full body of it, because I think we saw that from, what was it? Yeah, right here. Let's rewind it back a little bit. Yeah, so it looks like one of these, because it looks weird because you see the full body in that one. This one just lost. There's like literally no legs. It's just a stick and just a body and a head. And then when we go back all the way over here, right? Yeah, see, and then you can see like it got the uniform, it got this. It's just standing there looking creepy. It looks like it want to be one stick, but you see there's like an extra leg now. There's a torso. It's very creepy. So I don't know if this is how this is gonna stand. Okay, wait. See anything there? So it seems like she's in this ritual shrine. So there's temples and stuff. There's, I don't know what this is. I don't know, but it seems like it's more shrines, I'm guessing. I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong, but oh, what the hell was that? Yeah, that one caught me off guard when I saw that one. I was like, what the hell? Hold on, let me see that. We gotta slow that down a bit. Yeah, it looks like there's like dolls right here, mannequin dolls. It looks like baby dolls, and then the head right there, it just all collapsed together. That is crazy. That is crazy. Then we got another shrine right here. We got all of this stuff around. It seems like this is going to be something important or a puzzle or something we got to solve. And then we got this right here. I don't know what these characters are saying, but I tell you one thing, it ain't friendly, because when you got this looking at you, and you know what, this what stands out the most is the fact that the doll is looking that way, eyes is looking towards down, and then we got this right here, which I don't know what this means. I have to figure it, either somebody could translate it later and stuff. But the interesting part about this is that there's a red, there's blonde, blue eyes, white doll. It looks like, it seems like an American doll, not a Japanese doll. This doesn't seem, so it seems like there's an American doll in the Japanese rural area, which is very interesting. So, um, it's very interesting how this is here. Usually you'll see like more Japanese type of dolls. I don't think this is Japanese type of dolls. I don't think so. This almost looked like an Americanized doll. But why is it doing here? And it's red too, with triangles, this. It looks creepy. Okay, and then we still got this red mist and the fog in the back. So it seems like there's like two different entities. Like there's like the fog and this red mist of a fog like is also, it's like messing with her mind and stuff. And now she looks like she's scared, like she's about to fight another battle, and then looks like there's another bigger monster. Okay, what was that? Seems like we're dealing with poltergeist. Because there's a ghostly figure right here, the telephone right here, so either she was on the phone and stuff. Now she's... Now we see her, is she more torn up than before? Lost this, got blood, bleeding and stuff. Oh, that looks so disgusting. God damn. Oh my god, that's like a fucking eyeball right there. Oh my god. Bro, like, it is so disgusting. Oh my god. Like, is this is like human remains with an eyeball? It looks crazy. It looks disgusting. It's like leftover food for centuries. Just like, oh my god. Yeah, that's disgusting. Wait, okay. Wait. We can go back a little bit from there. Okay, wait. Oh. Why is it going so fast? Don't go too fast. Okay, we can point out a few things here. So there is this girl. See, it reminds me of so much of Fatal Frame. I'm glad they got some inspiration from Fatal Frame, bro, and put some of the stuff in here. But it looks good. But it seems like it's another photo of her. So I'm in the mindset of that, because if there's a photo of you in this frame and you're going up to this kind of like this shrine and this thing, and there's a staircase, is going to be another clue where maybe it's going to be storytelling like this, where like frames and pictures where you might want to go and stuff. I don't know, because this one seems to be very, very important. But then on the side right here, you can see right here is like blur out right here. You don't really see this, like whether that's her when she was a baby. But it looks really, really unsettling. Like, it's so dark, it's creepy, sitting on a rocking chair. And then you got this bright light right here. And then you see this photo right over here. Then you see the rest of the photos. It's like kind of like black out. Like you can't even make out what any of these faces. We know this character is the main one, or it could be somebody else. This is crazy. Could be different, because actually I don't know. She got full hair, but it looks like there's something right there. I don't know. This looks very interesting. So, maybe it might be related to a puzzle, might be related to an objective. Maybe she got to go towards this place in this photo. That'd be interesting. So we see about that. Okay, wait. There was another things too. Okay, so we see we got this wall right here, and there seems to be pictures of her, I'm guessing, like drawings and stuff. Like, it's just like you can see one just ripped out. You can see one that's like terrifying. I don't know whether it's her. It could be her. It might be her. It could be somebody else, or it could be like an entity or something, like that's like pretty much putting her face on top of her. I mean, if you look at between all of these drawings, like from here, right, you look over here, it looks kind of weird, and then like you look over here, like this whole face is completely fucking different. It's fucked up. And then this looks even worse. And then you can see like it's just tear. It's just like there's nothing there. It's just like a blank. And then this one is just tear off completely. Then you can see this one with the blood is like faded in there. Like that's crazy. Like that is crazy. You could still make out a face right there. That is fucking crazy. And then this right here, you could barely even see because of the glimmer, that light glimmer to it. You can see this one right here to pronounce like the eyes right here. Like it's just really looking at you. They did an excellent job with this. You can feel like how unsettling this is. Like it's so creepy. Like having like pictures and drawings of you, and then you could just see like right here, this is like a completely different person. I don't know whether this could be maybe the fog like mist, maybe this entity or whatever going after her in her mind. Whether is she's getting manipulated or controlled, and the fog is kind of like intertwining with each other. Like it's gonna be interesting. I like to see how is this dynamic is going to work. Like, is it maybe the mist of this red kind of beauty like seep in and kind of like make her mind like kind of feel distorted, and you're not sure who is who, and then this fog is like entering in, and maybe like how like her soul, or how she feels or look into the world that creates and manifests these monsters and stuff. I'm not sure. This is going to be very interesting, but yeah, you can definitely can tell like it's super unsettling. Super unsettling. Like these drawings, this looks insane. And then we can see like, again, another monster. Hold on. Now we got more drawings of that shit. Hold on, let's go back. So there's lights, there's a table, blood on the ground. That it almost looks like a school desk. This could be a school desk. It might give us a clue that it might take place in the school. Okay, there's more drawings. Now this is the drawing. This could be the kid drawing, that the kid that we saw earlier in the trailer. So when we go back over, I'm gonna highlight it here. So it's probably that kid right there. That kid that's sitting down, that could be him. And it seems like it is him. So you can see this here, this down the side, right here. This looks very unsettling. We don't know whether he's involved in this, or he's it's going to be interesting, like if are these characters are going to be involved in the world that she's seeing in, or whatever, or they're not really involved. It's just all in her mind and how she look at things, because before you can see all her photos looking creepy. This one looks still creepy, but it's just not unsettling enough. But it's just like, why is these drawings are here? And you can see like it's facing forward, one is facing to the side, the other one facing this way. It's very creepy. And then you can see right here, like she's like losing her mind, not sure, she's confused. It's like this red like beauty mist. It's like seeping in her mind. I don't know whether it's controlling her or giving her bad vibes. But let's see. We can go back. Okay, so it looks like she sees that creature right over there from a distance. So there's some sort of like creature and stuff. And I think this is the part where we saw earlier in the trailer that she lost like all of that back stuff right here. The sweaters, like the skirt is all fucked up, torn up. She lost like half of her like shirt from her back is all torn up. I don't know whether that's like she's bleeding, she got hurt, or she's being affected. But it looks like she's bleeding. Yeah, she looks like she's bleeding. Like, look, like she got red right there. She looked like she's very stressed. And you can see like all of this shit is taking over. Like it's just the fog and this red mist is taking over. Now this right here is interesting because it looks like there is somebody there. It's like, I don't know if there's somebody there, but it looks like it. So, Silent Hill F. Alright, and then after that, then we seeing like we getting more of these shrines. But this is way before she getting all this red stuff because, well, she lost like all of this right here. She still got this. She still got this uniform. She looked calm, but she looking very confused. And then you see these right here. It definitely, see, this is why I tell you, it got that Fatal Frame vibes to it. Like, I don't know whether they're involved in this or this is like some sort of ritual, like in another, maybe in the red mist, maybe just transfer into this world of dimension, or is it the fog that got her there, or is it both combined where the fog and the red mist got her into one and she, you know, transition herself or in a different kind of time period, this time warp inside of this thing in this shrine, whether, because it seems like they're there to help her, but it doesn't seem to be right because she even looks confused, like what's going on, why is this happening? And she looks like she's about to cry because she's not sure whether this knife is going to stab her in the eye. And then this part right here is interesting because she seems like she's looking into the mirror. And she's just like, her face is like peeling off. Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. That is so sick. I don't know where she at. She could be in her room or something. And then she looking into the mirror. She's like, what? Oh, that's so disgusting. Oh my god. God, that's crazy. Because it's like her face is getting peeled off. It's like you could tell by throughout the whole trailer, like her face is like getting like peeled off or getting overwrite with something else. Like either it's like another entity or something. That's crazy. And then there it is, Silent Hill F. I like the logo. I like the F. Her as a character, seeing this, what's going on, this, tatted, all this. This looks good. I am 2 thumbs up. Very happy about this. No complaints whatsoever. Definitely, like again, it has the Fatal Frame and Silent Hill just came together and made a baby. And they said, okay, we'll set it in Japan. We'll put some Fatal Frame, like kind of Japanese, like horror and beauty, and got this vibe. I can't wait. I want to see how this game plays, and it's made on Unreal Engine. Okay. And at least it'll be across on all platforms. So PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, Epic Store, and the Windows Store. Cool. I'm down for it. Can't wait. I'm very excited for this. Oh man. It looks so good. It looks very, very good. I'm excited. So yeah, so there you have it, you guys. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the video. Make sure you like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And for more content like this, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.